Good morning, all of you. Today we discuss third unit frequency response analysis. Okay, what is the difference between time response and frequency response? In the time response, we can represent in transfer function in form of time. Here we can represent in a transfer function in the form of frequency. Okay, we can substitute in place of phase, we can substitute the s is equal to j omega here. Okay, in the maximum peak overshoot is there, no, in time frequency, here resonant frequency. Like the difference between the time and frequency response analysis, we can see the all the parameters in the frequency response analysis. Okay, like this is the time function t of s, but in a frequency response it will be t of j omega. Okay, s domain will be in the form of j omega. In this frequency response analysis, uh, we can see in graph sheet, we can measure the magnitude and phase of the system. Okay, magnitude and phase of the system. In this frequency response, only three topics are there. One is Bode plot, and second one is polar plot, and third one is Nyquist plot. These three are measures in a graph sheet only. Bode plot will be in a semi-log graph sheet, remaining will be normal graph sheet. Okay. From this we can measure the magnitude and phase of the system and gain of the system also. Okay. We can represent magnitude of the system will be mod of g of j omega, mod of g of j omega, and phase is can represent g of j omega, angle of g of j omega. Like this we can measure the magnitude and phase. For example, omega, j omega by j omega square. Sorry, you can represent in the, okay, I will explain later, that is in problems. Frequency domain specifications. Here frequency domain specifications are 6. Resonant frequency, bandwidth, cutoff rate, gain margin and pace margin. The maximum value of the magnitude is called as a resonant peak. In the graph sheet, wherever the magnitude is maximum value is there, no, that maximum value is called as a resonant peak. We can represent resonant peak is mr, capital mr. Okay, next one is bandwidth. Bandwidth means frequency between the lower and the frequency at resonant peak is called resonant frequency. Next one is bandwidth. Bandwidth is between the two frequencies, lower and higher frequencies. Okay. Cutoff rate. Cutoff rate is slope of the log magnitude curve. Slope of the magnitude curve is called as a cutoff rate. Okay. Next one is gain margin. Gain margin will be represented as a kg. It defines the value of gain. Okay. For example, the g of mod of g of j omega is the gain. Gain margin will be kg is equal to 1 by mod of g j omega pc. It will be asking in competitive exams or in our mid quiz paper also. What is the gain margin? Like this is given g of j omega mod of g of j omega or 1 by g of j omega, like that he is asking. Okay, gain margin is equal to kg is equal to 1 by g of j omega pc. This is the gain margin of the system. Okay, we can represent kg in dB. We can represent decibels here. This gain margin will be represented in a decibels, dB. Okay, from the purpose 20 log kg. 20 log kg means 1 by g by j omega pc. In place of 1 by kg 1 by mod of g j omega can substitute. We can calculate the calc in 20 log 1 by whatever the value of their g of j omega, that value. Then we will get the gain margin of the gain margin in dB. Phase margin. Phase margin will be represented like this: gamma is equal to 180 plus 5 gc. 5 gc means angle of g of j omega pc. We can substitute this g of j omega pc in place of 5 gc, then we will get phase margin. Okay. These are the responses. Frequency response plots is Bode plot, polar plot, Nyquist plot, and M and N circles, Nicholas chart. But we can study here Bode plot, polar plot, and Nyquist plot only. Okay. First one is Bode plot. How to represent the Bode plot? Bode plot is a frequency response plot. It will be sinusoidal transfer function of a system. Okay. Bode plot consisting of two graphs. One is magnitude graph and another one is phase graph. In a similar graph sheet, we can represent magnitude graph separate and phase graph separate in a same graph sheet. Okay. Either you can take different graph sheets also. You can represent clearly in one graph sheet, it will be clear. So I can represent only single graph sheet only, both magnitude and phase. Okay. First in this Bode plot, we can first step is we can substitute the s is equal to j omega. Whatever the transfer function is given is in that problem, we can represent s is equal to j omega. This is the first step of the Bode plot. Then after we can find the corner frequencies. Okay. Then we can find the corner frequencies. Then after we can find the magnitude of the system. And with different corner frequencies. With different corner frequencies, we can find the magnitude of the system. And same way, different corner frequencies, we can find the phases also. How we can represent that one? I can explain in problems. It is clear in problems. Okay. Okay. This is a one model problem. Sketch the Bode plot of the following transfer function. Determine the system gain k for the gain crossover frequency to be 5 radians per seconds. Okay, he is given g of s is equal to k s square by 1 plus 0.2 s plus into 1 plus 0.02 s. What is the first step? To substitute the in place of s j omega. In place of s we can substitute the j omega. Okay. Here S is S square. S square place I am substituting the j omega. So j omega whole square. In place of 0.2 s, here in place of s substituting the j omega. Here also I am substituting the j omega. After substituting the j omega in place of s, we will get like this. Okay. Then after we can take k value is 1. K value is 1. Then we will get g of j omega is equal to j omega square by 1 plus j 0.2 omega into 1 plus 0.02 j omega. Okay. This is the first step. Then going to the magnitude plot, first represents the corner frequencies. Okay. Here, how can you represent the corner frequencies? Here 0.2, here 0.02. First corner frequency omega c1 is equal to 1 by 0.2. This is the first corner frequency. Omega c2 is equal to 1 by this 0.02. 0.02. This is the second corner frequency. Omega c1 and omega c2. These are the both corner frequencies here. Okay. I represent here both the corner frequencies omega c1 and omega c2, that is 5 radians per second and 50 radians per seconds. Okay. Then after I take one tabular column, that is term corner frequency in radians per second, slope dB in decay, and change in slope dB in decay. First I am writing the all the terminals in this transfer function. We have three terminals, no, j omega square, 1 plus j 0.2 omega, and 1 plus j 0.02 omega. All those terminals I am writing here. First j omega square, 1 by 1 plus 0, because this is the denominator, so I am taking 1 by 1 plus j 0.2 omega, 1 by 1 plus j 0.02 omega. Okay. Then after first column is empty, you can take empty. Then second and third column you can write corner frequencies omega c1 and omega c2, that is 5 and 20 radians per 50 radians per seconds. Okay. How can you represent this slope? Okay. This column is, the term column is S. You can take 20. S square 40 dB. S cube 60 dB. Like this it will be goes up. Here S square terminal. So what is the dB? Slope in dB? 40 dB for decay. For example, this one is 1 by S square. 1 by S. 1 by S means minus 20 dB. This is S square terminal. But here I am taking 1 by S square also. 1 by S square minus 40 dB. 1 by S cube minus 60 dB. Like that you have to take the slope in dB. Okay, here S square terminal. This is the S square terminal. So I am taking 40 dB here plus 40 dB. For example, this is 1 by j omega square. Then in the case we can take minus 40 dB. Here j omega square, so I am taking 40 dB. Okay, plus 40 dB. S square, S cube, 20, 40, 60 and so on. Here 1 by S minus 20, 1 by S square minus 40, 1 by S cube minus 60 dB, like that. Okay, this terminal will be 1 by S, so minus 20 dB I am taking here. Here also 1 by S terminal, so I am taking minus 20 dB. This whole term I am taking the S. This whole term I'm taking as a s. So 1 by s, 1 by s. So minus 20, minus 20. This is the s square terminal, so plus 40. This is 1 by s, so minus 20. This is also 1 by s, so minus 20 dB. First you have to take the slopes. Okay, dB 40 dB for decade. These are next of all change in slope. We can sum these two slopes 40 minus 20. Summing of these two is 40 minus 20, that is 20. This value you have to write here 20 minus 20, that is 0. 20 minus 20, sum of these two 20 minus 20, that is 0. This is the change in slope. Okay, are you understood this table column? Are you understood this tabular column? Anyone? Okay, I will go next. Here omega C1 value is 5. Omega C2 value is 50, right? First you have to find the magnitude. We can find the lower frequency and higher frequency. How to find the lower frequency and higher frequency? Lower frequency you can represent as a omega L. Omega L is less than the omega C1. Okay. Omega L value will be taken less than the 5 value. Less than the 5 value, any value you can take. I am taking here 0.5. You can take 2 also. You can take 4 also. 0.1 also. You can take less than this value. Okay, omega value you can take less than the 5. You can take any value. Okay, not only 0.5. Okay, omega h. Omega h is greater than the omega C2. Omega h is greater than the omega C2. Okay, whatever the last corner frequency is there, no, greater than that value, omega h. Here omega C2 is the last corner frequency, so I am taking omega h is greater than omega C2. For example, omega C3 also there, no, in that time omega h is greater than omega C3. Okay, here omega h value is 50, so greater than 50 you can take any value. You can take 60, you can take 70, any value. I am taking omega h as 100. Okay, not only 100, you can take any value. Okay, these are the corner lower and higher corner frequencies. Then after we can find the magnitude. Magnitude is represented as a g of j omega. Already known, 20 log g of j omega magnitude value. So substituting here omega is equal to omega 1. Can substitute a is equal to 20 in place of j omega. I am substituting j omega square. Why? Because that is the first value. Okay, j omega square, starting value omega square, no, so I am substituting the omega square. 20 log omega square, j square will be minus 1, so minus 1 in mod plus only, so 20 log omega square. In place of omega can represent as a omega L. omega L value, omega is equal to omega L here. Omega L value is 0.5. Here omega L value is 0.5. So substituting in place of omega L 0.5 whole square, then we can find in calci, we can get minus 12 dB. Okay. Next case, at omega is equal to omega C1. At omega is equal to omega C1. So substitute here in place of omega square, you can substitute 5. Omega C1 value is 5. So substitute 5. Then we will get 28 dB. Okay. Next step, first two steps you can do like this. In third step onwards, we can change the magnitude formula. So omega is equal to omega C2. In that case, the formula of magnitude is slope of omega C1 to omega C2. Slope of omega C1 to C2 into log of omega C2 by omega C1. Okay. Here slope of omega C1 to omega C2, that is 20. Okay. 20 here. Slope will be 20. And log omega C2 value, that is 50. Omega C1 value is 5. So substituting here, then we will get plus previous magnitude also. Plus previous magnitude, that is 28 dB. So substituting here, then we will get 48 dB. This is the magnitude of the corner frequency 2. Next, omega is equal to omega h. Okay, omega is equal to omega h. Same as it. Slope from omega C2 to omega h here. Omega C2 to omega h into log of omega h by omega C2. Log of omega h by omega C2 plus previous corner frequency, that is 48. Okay. Slope of omega C2 to omega h. Here the corner slope change is 0. Here the slope change is 0. So substitute 0 here. 0 into log of corner frequency, sorry, higher frequency is 100. 100 by 50. Omega C2 value is 50. So 100 by 50 plus previous magnitude is 48. So 48 I am substituting here. Then we will get 48 dB. Okay, this value all will be 0. So only 48 will be hitting. These are the magnitude values. The corner frequency is 0.5. Magnitude is minus 12 dB. The corner frequency is 5. The magnitude is 28 dB. The corner frequency is 50. The magnitude is 48 dB. The corner frequency is 100. The magnitude is 48 dB. These are the magnitudes, different corner frequencies. Okay. Next, we can find the phase plot. Okay. Phase will be represented as a phase angle of j omega, that is 180 minus tan inverse of this corner frequency is 0.2 omega, 0.02. You can substitute here. Tan inverse of 0.2 omega minus tan inverse of 0.02 omega. You can write like this. Phase 180 minus tan inverse of 0.2 omega minus tan inverse of 0.02 omega. Next, we can take one tabular column, that is omega corner frequencies, tan inverse 0.2 omega, this one, this column, tan inverse 0.02 omega, this column, and all 5 will be represented here. Okay. First I am taking 0.5 lower frequency. whatever I am taking lower frequency, that value I am taking. Next, I am taking 1, 5, 10, 50, 100 up to higher frequency. I am taking the corner frequencies. You can take all those values, or only you can take 0 0.5, 5, 50, 100 also. For the accurate phase margin, I am taking these values in middle of the these corner frequencies 1 and 10. Okay, you can substitute this 0 0.5 value in this omega place, in this omega place, tan inverse of 0.2 omega. In place of omega we can substitute 0.5, then we will get 5.7. You can substitute in place of omega 0.5, then we will get 0.6. We can substitute the 0.5 all this value, then we will get 5 value. Okay, that is 174. Same way we can substitute the 0 0.5, 1, 5, 10, 50 up to 100. You can substitute the all the values, we will get phase values like this: 174, 168, 130, 106, 50, 30, like this. Okay, these are the corner frequencies, these are the phase values. Okay, here 20 log k is equal to, I am taking minus 28 dB, this value is 28 dB. Why? Because he is asking the calculate the k value for the 5 radians per seconds. Okay, here he is asking 5 radians per seconds. So I am taking the magnitude of the 5. The frequency is, corner frequency is 5, magnitude is 28. So I am substituting here 28 dB, 20 log k minus of this value. So minus 28, k is equal, log k is equal to minus 28 by 20. So k is equal to, you can take log this side, we will get 10. 10 power of this value, 10 power of this value, then we will get k value is 0.0398. First we are taking k is equal to 1. Now after taking the 5 radians per seconds magnitude, then we will get k value is 0.0398. Okay, yeah, this is the graph sheet. Okay, in this column I am taking the corner frequencies, whatever we are taking, no, 0 0.1, 0 0.5, 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, like that you have to take the corner frequencies. Okay, first of all represents the corner frequencies in this graph sheet, SEMLA graph sheet. Then after we can take here magnitude, whatever the magnitude will get, here minus 12, 28, 48, 48. So from these values we have to take the here minus 20 onwards I am taking the magnitude, minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, like that I am taking the magnitude in this plot. Okay, this is the magnitude. Next of all, here I am taking the phase values, 180, 160, 140, 130, like that, 120. I am taking up to 0. Okay, this is the phase value. Next of all, what is the lower frequency? Corner frequency is 0.5. Here 0.5 minus 12 dB, 528 dB, and 50, 48 dB, 100, 48 dB. So I am taking first 0.5 here. 0.5 minus 12 dB here. Yes, 528 mm. Next 50, 48 here, 48. Next 100, 48 here on. Okay, this is the, after pointing the points, then draw the magnitude. This is the magnitude of the plot. What more? My voice is audible, ma? My voice is audible. Okay, someone is telling voice is not clear. So next, this is the magnitude of the plot. Next you have to draw the phase plot. Same here, 0.5, 174, 0.5, 174 here. This value is 174, 0.5, 174. Now voice is getting. My voice is audible. My voice is audible or not? My voice is audible. Okay. Here 0.5, 174. Next 5. I am taking the 5 radians per second, 130, 50, 50. Okay. 5, 130. 5 value is 130. Okay. 50, 50 here, 50, and 130. So the phase is this value. This is the magnitude, this is the phase, this is the magnitude, this is the phase. Okay. This is the graph sheet for the k is equal to 1 only. You can take k is equal to 0.0398. We will get like this the magnitude. Okay. The phase value also some difference you can get like this. Okay, these are the Bode plot, magnitude and phase. All of you understood? All of you understood? Okay. Okay, I will explain once again. First you have to take the magnitude and corner frequencies. Okay, here the corner frequency is 0.5, the magnitude is minus 12 dB. So first I am taking the first corner frequency. First corner frequency is 0.5, the magnitude is 12 here. Okay, then after 5, the corner frequency is 5, the magnitude is 28 dB. 28 dB here. Okay, the corner frequency is 50, the magnitude is 48. The corner frequency is 100, the magnitude is 48. So the magnitude of the plot is this one. Okay, same way can represent the phase. Here 0.5 174, 5 130. I am taking only these values. 0.5 174, 5 130, 50 50, 100 30. Okay, phase value 0.5 corner frequency, 174 phase, 5 130 phase, 50 corner frequency, 50 phase angle, and 100 corner frequency, 30 phase angle. So we can represent here. These are the corner frequencies here. Sorry, phase values. These are the corner frequencies. So 0.5, 0.5 what the value? 174. This is the value 174. Okay. Next of all 5, 5 130. So here. Next 50, 50 50 only. So I am representing here 50. Next 100, 30. The phase value is 30. So this is the phase value. Okay, this is the phase, this is the magnitude. Okay, and this is the k is equal to 1 magnitude. Okay, you can calculate the k is equal to 0.0398. No, you can multiply with 0.0398 and again we will calculate the magnitude of the all the problem, then we will get this magnitude. Same like that only, you can take any k value, you magnitude will get same as it is like that only values will be changed, magnitude graph will be same. Okay, any doubts? Any doubts in the Bode plot? From the first step, once again I am explaining this Bode plot. First you have to substitute in the g of s value is there, no? In that column s is equal to j omega, we can substitute. First step is we can substitute s is equal to j omega. Okay, then after we can substitute the k value as 1. Okay, after that we can take corner frequencies. First we can find the magnitude plot. So first we can take the corner frequencies. how to take the corner frequencies means omega c1 is equal to this value 0.2, omega c2 is equal to 1 by this value. Okay, these are the corner frequencies 5 and 50. Then after we can take one tabular column, term, corner frequency, slope and change in slope. First we will write the all the terms j omega square 1 by 1 plus j 0.2 omega 1 by 1 plus j 0.02 omega. Why? Because these are the denominator terminals. Okay, these are the s square terminals, so we can take 40, s means 20, s square means 40, s cube means 60. Like that we can take the values of the slope. 1 by s means minus 20, 1 by s square means 1 by 40. Like that you have to take the slope of the values. So here s square, so I am taking the 40 dB. Here 1 by s, so I am taking the minus 20 dB here. Okay, change in slope. Change in slope means we can add these two values minus 40. So plus 40 minus 20 is the 20. Okay, then after you can take this value here 20 and this value is adding this value minus 20. So 20 minus 20, that is the 0. These are the change in slope values 20 and 0. Then after you have to take the corner, lower and higher corner frequencies. So omega L is less than the omega C1 and omega H is greater than the omega C2. So you have to take the omega L value less than the omega C1, that is less than 5. Less than 5, any value you can take. Omega H will be greater than the omega C2, so it is greater than the 50. Greater than 50, any value you can take omega H value. So omega L value I am taking 0.5, omega H value I am taking as 100. Then after we can calculate the magnitude. Magnitude will be first omega is equal to omega L, that is 0.5. So I am taking A is equal to 20 log j omega square. Here j omega first terminal, so I am taking j omega square. Here j square means minus 1. So 20 log omega square. So 20 log 0.5 whole square. Substitute 0.5 in place of omega, then we will get minus 12 dB. Same way we can substitute the omega is equal to omega C1 in this equation, then we will get 28 dB. Omega is equal to omega C2. In third position we can change the slope of the formula, that is slope from omega C1 to omega C2 into log of omega C2 by omega C1 plus previous magnitude. So slope of omega C1 to omega C2 is 20, then 20 into log 50 by 5. Omega C2 value is 50 and omega C1 value is 5 and plus previous magnitude is 28, so 48 dB. Same way can represent omega is equal to omega H, that is slope of omega C2 to omega H into log of omega H by omega C2 plus previous magnitude. So here slope is 0, so all the column will be 0 plus previous magnitude is 48, so 48 dB only. This is the magnitude of the system. How to represent the phase? Phi is equal to g of j omega 180 minus tan inverse of these values 0.2 omega and tan inverse of 0.02 omega. This is the phase formula. We can represent in place of omega these values 0.5, 50, 100. Then we will get the phi value, these values. We can draw the graph sheet by using the corner frequency versus magnitude and corner frequency versus phase. Okay, 20 log k 28 dB. Here why we are taking the 28 dB only? So why? Because he is asking the 5 radians per seconds. Whatever the corner frequency is 5 radians per second, the k find the k value here. So I am taking the 28 dB. In 5 radians per seconds, I will get 28 dB magnitude. So I am taking this magnitude only. Okay, here the graph sheet will be, this is the corner frequencies, this magnitude, and this one is phase. We can represent as a corner frequency, magnitude, corner frequency versus magnitude, and corner frequency versus phase.